And in the ring, Aaron Bradley against Ray Pittman. And this will be a submission match. And once again, this week I am being accompanied by the Splendid One.
Here I am, Bobby C.
I hope you had a successful tour last week while you're in your absence. Doug DeVito was here and, as always, created great havoc.
I'm sure he has, because he is a general.
And right now, again, fans, we don't know the upcoming matches or the stipulations at all. Just like the wrestlers, this has been all randomly picked by the fans. One thing we do know this week, fans, and that is in the ring, we will have an interview with Andrew Anderson and his thoughts on what's been going on with his absence while he's been away, and then as he comes back, what's going on with him and Doug DeVito.
Should be very interesting to hear what Mr. Anderson has to say.
And this is a submission match, fans, which means obviously pinfalls do not count. You must make your opponent tap out via submission. I would have to say that the experience obviously goes to Aaron Bradley. Extensive amateur wrestling background. But that's not going to help you here with submissions, because in amateur wrestling there are no submissions.
Both competitors are being cautious with each other, as you can see at this moment. But I would give the upper hand to Aaron Bradley myself, as they both tie up.
Ray Pittman, one of the new guys, the new rookies here in ECPW. Bright future, but again, very new to the wrestling business.
Beautiful arm drags.
Right away going for an arm bar. And that's what you want to do, is try to get that submission, get it locked in as early as possible.
And it looks like he's working on one part of the body.
Catch your opponent off guard.
Would you say that's smart wrestling, Mr. Caruso, working on one body part?
And that's what it is take a body part, wear it down, try to get that submission. Again, pinfalls won't help you here.
Oh, knee to the gut. Aaron Bradley misses.
Right back to the arm. Again, very sound technical wrestling. Pick a body part. Good move there by Aaron Bradley. We never said Aaron Bradley couldn't wrestle. It's just the fans dislike his attitude.
He's a great wrestler. I happen to like him very much.
And opinions vary.
And he should pace himself and back off. I think Aaron Bradley's big smart.
That's where the experience factor comes into play with Aaron Bradley. Trying to maybe work a leg here, get him into a leg submission.
There's a second. Whoa.
Now Bradley's got the upper hand, but into the ropes.
He's working that ankle.
So not only do you have to worry about getting the correct submission hold and lock it in properly, but to make sure your opponent is not close to that ropes for the break.
That's why you have to pull him away from the ropes, then put on these moves.
Wrestling fans, those last several weeks have been crazy. The next couple weeks are going to be this way. We have one more week, not including this week of television. Next week, again, luck of the draw. And again, we don't know the wrestlers or the matches, but please stay tuned. And also at the end of the program, all about upcoming live events in your area with some great wrestlers coming to special areas that you don't want to miss. Now, I would like to ask yourself, Splendid One, would you consider yourself a technical wrestler or more of a brawler?
I would say I'm a combo. I could come up with some beautiful moves, but I like to lay them in here and there.
That was a beautiful move right there
Yes,
by Ray
it was
Pittman.
indeed. He's trying to get him into a Boston Crab, it looks like. That's a big mistake by Pittman. He should have pulled him in the middle and completed what he was doing.
And again, once you get that hold on, you got to make sure that he's not that close where he can grab that rope. And if you get him in that middle of the ring, then it's got to be a submission. And then what they say, it's either snap or tap.
See, Aaron Bradley is smart. He's catching his breath.
Well, that's the experience factor right
And
there. And he's gonna sucker the rookie in, you know, to take advantage of the fact that he's anxious.
Nice, he's working the back.
There is no substitute for experience. Oh.
Beautiful work the back. Aaron Bradley is working the back. That's
Again.
what I would have done.
And again, targeting that lower back of Ray Pittman.
And this is when my technical side when it came out. I'd hit him with suplexes. Once you get one body part, you work
I
it.
believe, though, Aaron Bradley's wasting too much time pandering to the fans.
Don't let them distract you, Aaron Bradley.
He's trying to get a crossface on him, but Pittman's fighting it. He got to the ropes.
Yes, he did.
Oh, come on! They got to get a clean break there. You can't be not allowed to hit
Work
on
that
the
back.
break. Well, obviously you're in the same rule book that Aaron Bradley's. Do whatever you want.
I never break the rules.
You just bend them very much.
I'm just a smart wrestler.
Same motto that Aaron Bradley says: "Win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat."
Why not?
Again, maybe wasting a little too much time pandering to the fans.
That is a mistake, and he should stay on
there's
him. Beautiful.
Oh,
Oh,
right
no.
into the ropes.
Right into the ropes.
But Bradley's got to break that hold. Again, taking advantage of every opportunity. That's the experience right there of Aaron Bradley.
Yes, and that's how you win matches. Don't give him a moment. Don't give him any time to breathe.
Knee to the forehead. That may have knocked him out.
What he should be doing is now going for the submission.
And it looks like that's what he is doing. He's got a leg lock on him.
Beautiful move by Aaron Bradley with experience is paying off.
Standing figure four.
Is he going to tap?
This guy is, again, close to that rope. If that hold's put on in the middle of the ring, he may have no choice but to tap. He's going to pop his kneecap right out.
This is why one should always know where he is in the ring.
Bradley right back to another one.
Another good submission hold by Aaron Bradley.
Got him into a modification of a...
It's almost like an abdominal stretch.
Modification of one, yes. The fans solidly behind the blue chipper.
But will it be enough for Mr. Pittman to get the W today?
He's fighting back. This kid's got a lot of heart. There's no quitting this kid.
No, not at all. But
He
it
may
ain't
be a
over
rookie,
yet.
but you know what? He's going to fight his way out of this. Try to get to his feet. Nice clothesline there.
That wasn't fair. He hit it, dropped him. He dropped him on his throat on the ropes. That wasn't fair.
He's going to take advantage of every opportunity just like Bradley did. Nice backdrop. Oh, that back is definitely loosened up. Now he's going to go for maybe Looks like he's trying to set him up for a Boston Crab.
Looks like a Boston Crab again.
Oh, this may be it. He's got it on pretty good. He's close to the middle of that ring. He may have to tap out.
Up, he knows where he's at. Come on, you got this, Aaron Bradley. Up, and he reaches the ropes.
You got to be careful you don't get a disqualification. You got to break that hold. But if I was him, I'd go right back to that hold. Continue working that. Miss with the drop kick. He's going to go for it again.
Yes, he
Get
is.
it in quick. Don't wait. You're wasting too much time.
Does he have it cinched in yet? Not quite.
Not quite all the way over. Can Bradley turn out of this? Oh, he just raked his eyes.
He didn't rake his eyes.
Oh, are you seeing that? What's wrong with you? He just raked his eyes. Fireman's carry. A crossface.
Oh, crossface.
Oh no! Can he get to the ropes? Will he be able to? That's a tough one right there. He's been working on that all for the match.
He has it locked in.
He may be passing out.
How long could he hold on?
He may be passed out. He may have passed out. The referee's got to ring the bell.
It's a second.
They got to ring the bell.
Match is over.
He's done.
Experience
You gotta
shows.
let go of that hold.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You gotta let go of that
the winner
hold.
of the submission match.
He's gotta let go of that.
Relentless Aaron Bradley.
That's
The
right.
referee could reverse that decision.
He
left that on way too long.
He's just showing him how to put on the move properly. Gino Caruso, that was all. A solid victory by Aaron Bradley.
Called him repeatedly, has not returned my calls. I understand my contract is up, but the bottom line is I want to know where I stand with DeVito.
Uh-oh, here's DeVito.
Here comes the general.
Foreigners.
Oh, DeVito shows up. There's DeVito. The prodigal son has returned.
What's the problem? Where the hell have you been? Your finger's broken, you can't pick up a phone? Hell.
What's the problem? Put your hands down. You tell me what the problem is. Don't listen to them people here. They're all making trouble.
Contract.
I sent you a contract through your fax in Minnesota.
Never got it.
What? Hey, look. Listen to me. Okay,
I've been with you on and off for nearly 20 damn years.
That's a long time.
That is a very long time.
That's like a marriage.
I'm sure he has a good
I
answer.
had a previous engagement. I meant to text you. I'm very sorry. I've branched out lately, managing foreign wrestlers, but you will always have a spot in the foreign faction with me. I will send you your contract another contract with a 50% raise.
Wow.
I promise
That's
you.
pretty-
That's
tomorrow.
DeVito.
It's pretty decent of him.
Okay? Don't listen to these fans. They're just trying to come between me and you. Okay?
Not much can come
Just
between
remember,
them.
Are we okay? Are we okay?
Yes, there. He says yes. He says no. He's not
Listen
sure.
to them.
I believe he's being an honest man.
Here.
I don't know if
We
DeVito's
won many
telling the
titles
truth.
together. Right? Answer, right?
Nobody knows you better than I do.
I know that.
You're up to something.
No. Come on. Do you accept this contract when I send it to you via text tomorrow?
I
By
guess
email?
that-
I'll even fax it to you. I'll drive it to your apartment. How's that?
To Minnesota.
I'll fly to Minnesota in my private jet.
DeVito's a big shot.
Look, are we okay? You
I
gotta
believe
tell
he
me
will.
Right now. Don't worry about the foreign wrestlers I manage. Hold on.
He's gonna hug him. I guess.
See,
I
look
guess
what I
everything's
said.
good. I guess everything's
Of
good.
course it is.
Why is he? Whoa! Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? Oh no!
Oh my.
What's going on? What a turncoat!
He must have been the weak link in the team. So they are just simply
DeVito had this planned all along. He hoodwinked them. Oh!
very exterminating him.
I can't believe this. After all those years, he turned his back on Andrew Anderson. Oh, look at him. He's getting him in a camel clutch. DeVito's right there in his face.
DeVito has to do what he has to do.
And they
Where
left
has Andrew Anderson been?
I'd like to know this. Where's Timothy Theory in all of this? Timothy Theory was very tight with Andrew Anderson, a tag team partner.
Anderson, get lost!
Wow. I guess he just fired Anderson.
Wrestling fans, this next match is a special attraction. It is the tournament final for the vacant ECPW Light Heavyweight Championship. One fall to a finish. About to come down the aisle, from the armpit of America, he weighs 8 bags of garbage. The Dirtologist, Dirtbag Dan. His opponent from Morristown, New Jersey, weighing 165 pounds, Johnny Chill. their opponent, about to come down the aisle, led to the ring by the Candyman. He's the guy next door, 210 pounds, the now above average Joe Scott.
Here we have a three-way battle for the light heavyweight championship. Dirtbag Dan, my personal favorite in this match. And all three men in a test of strength. And look at them. Beautiful move by Joe Scott. And he whips him into the ropes as a reversal. Another reversal again. Looks like a tilt-a-whirl coming. And here comes Dirtbag Dan. Misses the clothesline. And another twirl-to-whirl.
Wrestling fans, I apologize getting pulled away into the back.
Yes, where were you?
There was a big problem, altercation in the locker room based on what we just saw before. Andrew Anderson's going berserk. He's flipping over tables, he's throwing chairs, he's trying to find DeVito in the back.
Oh, I hope DeVito gets out in time. And he has his men with him. He has nothing to worry about. Look at his fast-paced
apparently
match.
DeVito and his men are nowhere to be found, and DeVito's limo is gone. So, I mean, I tell you this. He's really stirred up something with Andrew Anderson. I don't think that's something he wants to deal with. And this, I hate to take away from this great triple threat. At this point, who do you think has got the edge?
I have to go with Dirtbag Dan, of course. He might be a little dirty, but what's wrong with being dirty?
Wow. Now, is that just because you think he's better, or is just he actually has been taking advantage of this matchup?
He doesn't take advantage of anybody. Look at that. They took advantage of him in the beginning of this match because you weren't here to see it, Mr. Caruso. Beautiful move by Dirtbag Dan. Beautiful move by Steve Scott. Oh, super kick.
Wow, this is, and you know, with a triple threat match, when you have three competitors, there's a lot of action. And this is for the vacant light heavyweight tournament. This is the final, the last 3 competitors, and it's here tonight. So we will see a new champion. We just don't know who.
Nope, we don't. But if I was a betting man, my money's on Dirtbag Dan.
Well, wrestling fans, we'd like to say we know what's going to be happening next week, but we don't. Again, it's another week of luck of the draw, but we will tell you it'll be some great wrestling action as always. Oh, look at this.
Look
Here
at this.
we
What
go.
do we have here? Oh,
Beautiful maneuver there. I think Joe Scott's got to come out and try to take advantage of that.
He needs to roll him over, pin him, but he looks like he's stunned himself.
You know, it takes so much out of you because you're not just fighting that one competitor. You have another one to worry about.
You have to have your eyes everywhere in a match like this. The referee's counting. And look at this fat slob, the candy man outside, giving these fans candy.
Why not? He gives the candy out to the kids and the other. That's very good job he does. You know, he's one of our most beloved managers here. Not like that bum we saw earlier, Doug DeVito, turn his back on his friend.
Well, Doug DeVito had to do what he had to do, and the candy man's going to give these kids cavities. They're not going to be splendid. Reversal to a back body drop. Yes, it did. He needs to stay outside and regroup and let these two battle it out. That's right, Dirtbag Dan. Just keep an eye on things.
And now Johnny Chill and Joe Scott, who, you know, trained together, friends. But you know what? This is for that light heavyweight title. There's no friends in that ring at this point. All competitors. Healthy competition.
Feelings go aside and the friendships go to the side for the night.
Johnny Chill was a member of the junior division for several years. Now just turned 18, moving in there with the big boys, and he would love nothing more than to get an opportunity to win this title, and he's got that opportunity.
And I must say, he has come a long way. He impresses me.
And Joe Scott gonna go for the no. He tossed him out of here. Dirtbag Dag's gonna try to take advantage. Oh no, we got a new champion, and it's Dirtbag Dan.
See, I told you he was smart. He listened
Ladies
to me.
and gentlemen,
He must have heard what I said and stayed outside the
winner
ring.
of the match and the new ECPW light heavyweight champion, Dirtbag Dan.
I can't believe it. Wrestling fan Gino Caruso saying so long from the Garden State.
I think he has a splendid victory.